is Geeta, and welcome to your pick a card reading. So the title of this video is going to be Who is Haunting You? That's what I'm doing. Who is haunting you? So I hope you guys are ready. I know this was pretty popular. People still watch the other video I made like this. So if you are interested, I am planning on doing like a series of these. Okay, so thank you also for just showing up and taking time out of your day to visit my channel and watch my videos. I really appreciate you. If you like to show appreciation back, go ahead and like the video and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on future readings. Not only like this, but I also do live free and paid readings. So, and also in the video description, if you're interested in getting a reading, you can see how to do that down below. All right, so this is going to be option number 1 with the obsidian, option number 2 with the bloodstone, option number 3 with the tiger's eye, and option number 4 with the cherry volcanic quartz. So you can go ahead and pause the video and take as long as you need, but I'm going to go ahead and get started. Oh wait, I want to say something really quick. Okay, so what I do have, I will be using the spirit box. I have this EMF meter, so if there's any paranormal activity, this should light up, which is already actually lit up already once. And then also, this is like it's like a REM pod. So if I put my hand over it, it will go off. If any EMF, too high of EMF is near this thing, it'll set it off. So, and I have it far away from anything that would have any EMF. So, let's see, when it goes off, it goes like this. And it says yes or no or something. Yes. It's like a magic 8-ball. But it's not even motion activated. It's activated by EMF. Like if I put this next to this over here, I have like a plasma ball going. If I put it over there, it'll just continuously keep going off. So it's like it's like a really cheap REM pod. So I'm going to be using that too. So anybody who is excited to know about those types of things. So I have it really far away from anything that could set it off. So if it goes off anytime during the reading, feel free to poop your pants. Okay? And I know that you've been waiting for me to do this video, Dulce. I forgot to put lotion on my hands. I'm doing some lotion. My hand gets so dry because I go to the bathroom. I go put these other cards over here. So many boxes over here. Need to make room. Alright. See what happens. You never know what's going to happen with these things. Like, it could just be like a normal pick a card, or some crazy shit might happen. It's almost worth watching the whole freaking video just to see what happens. Because I don't know what's going to happen. Because when you start reaching out to entities, anything can happen, to be honest with you. Alright. I gotta write it down. I forgot. Like, I'm excited. I forgot to write it in the book. So I can be ready to do the timestamps. I have enough room over here. 1, 2, and 4. Did you try the pendulum? I always try to use pendulum with these, especially. Now, if you don't get anything with those, you know, go by the pendulum, what the pendulum says. Okay. All right, and here we are with option number 1 with the obsidian heart. And let's go ahead and find out who is haunting you. As I said previously in the video, I have an EMF meter, so if there's any paranormal entity who is trying to communicate, this may light up. I do have all devices, like my phone and stuff like that, is really far away from these things, Wi-Fi doesn't tend to set it off as much. This thing right here is a glorified REM pod. If this goes off, then there's a pretty good amount of EMF, and you should maybe poop your pants. But see, this is actually, it's a REM pod, so it's like, it's like supposed to be a magic 8-ball, but I don't know what they did when they made this, but it gets set off by electromagnetic fields. So like, it's not motion activated. It's like if you touch it with your skin. So see, I didn't even touch it. You put your hand over it and it goes off.
You can rely on that.
So if that goes off while I'm not having my hand over there, now if I touch the bottom of it, and it might make it go off. So pay attention to that. Because I might bump it. But for the most part, it should only go off if there's any parallel. If my hands are far away from it and there's no devices near it, then, you know, then worry. I am going to do messages from the passed on people. So some may resonate. Now keep in mind, this is a lot of entities are going to come through, and for a lot of people. So if there is a message that doesn't resonate, don't pay attention to it. You know, if it seems like really super off or something, don't pay attention to it. You know, at the end of the day, you can always use your pendulum and use discernment. You know, if you really feel like, you're going to feel it if it resonates. If this is true, you're going to feel like it. You're going to know in your heart. You're going to feel it. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started. All right, please tell me who is haunting option number 1. Please tell me who is haunting option number 1. Please tell me who is haunting option number 1. There can be up to 4 entities coming through. Please tell me who is haunting option number 1. Who is haunting option number 1? Please tell me who is haunting option number 1. All right, and the first one we have is the Page of Cups. The Emperor. Ooh. There's already 2 people. We have the King of Swords, that's 3 people. And we have the 2 of Wands. All right, please tell me who is haunting option number 1. All right, clarifying the Page of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands. These are a new deck, so it's going to take me a minute to read these. All right, clarifying the Emperor. We have the Moon. Now these are all people who've passed away. I'm not doing who's haunting you, your love life. I'm not doing that. And with the King of Swords, clarifying the King of Swords in the reverse, we have the 8 of Wands. I wonder if this one, I think it says Wands. Yeah, the 2 of Rods. Clarifying the 2 of Wands in the reverse, we have the Hermit. All right, so I'm picking up at least 3 people. I'm trying to figure out if I should do one more of these or not. Yeah, I think I want to use the other ones. Let's see what's on the bottom. We have the 9 of Wands with the Knight of Cups. Alright, I just turned on the spirit box so you can listen for entities to start coming through. Hey, bro. Please tell me who is haunting option number 1. Who is haunting option number 1? Alright. I can't read it so good. The Ace of Wands. Clarifying the Ace of Wands. We have Servant. Clarifying the Moon. We have Waiting. Clarifying the 8 of Wands. We have Surprise. And clarifying the Hermit. We have Scholar. Let's tell you about who's haunting option number 1. If there's any entities who is for haunting for option number 1, please feel free to touch these devices over here. You can set them off to let people know that you're wanting to communicate with them. Alright, clarifying servant. We have foe. Clarifying waiting. We have lover. I knew that one. Clarifying surprise. We have enemy. And clarifying scholar. We have size. These are definitely indicative of people who have passed on. These cards that's showing up. Okay. So in one sense, we have someone who's really young. I mean, it could be a man or woman. Or a young woman. It could be a child. Okay. I just heard a child too. It could be a child who, this is just awful. I can't really want to say it. Who was abused, okay, by a foe in a, not just in a really bad way, okay, sexually, okay, they're saying that the child was, I want to say somewhere around 10 years old, like 10, 12, or between like 8 and 12, something like that age range. And this child was kidnapped and, well, for one, the child did not have very good upbringing. Okay, they were practically running away from home. And this person lured them, is what I'm hearing. And that's how they met their demise. Now, I don't know where you guys live. You can tell me in the comments. What the hell was that? You can tell me in the comments. But that was really dark, okay? Hopefully, if you guys know if this is a really sensitive subject, and I should have said viewer discretion is advised. All right. The Emperor. The child also could be a fire or a water sign as well. Going back on that. All right. There is a man, and I feel like he was waiting for his lover. It's like he was waiting for his lover, but it's like I feel like that it was like a sneaking around type of thing. I'm picking up sneaking around. Yeah, there's like lies, we have falseness. And I feel like this person, and also there were some issues with money as well. I'm picking up, for some of you, this person was killed because of, this is like weird, I'm picking up like murders and stuff. But I usually don't always pick up murders. But I am picking up currently for this pile. But I'm picking up I'm picking up a jealous lover energy, that kind of thing, and also somebody like a money issue. Okay. The person is somebody of power. They were somebody in a leadership position. They also could have been a father. They're very well off financially. Okay. I'm also hearing this person is actually looking for the person, their lover. Okay. So I'm picking up, like some of them, they were waiting for their lover. Okay, in general. And they were either killed from a jealous lover, or over money issues. Alright, and let's see. There's another man who's coming through. This person could have been an air sign or whatever, or a fire sign. Doesn't have to be, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean anything. I feel like it's trying to tell me This person was killed. I feel like this person could have been shot or stabbed. Oh, where the heck do you guys live? To where all these things are coming around you. Also, some of you who are doing these readings, I know are mediums and you have entities coming around you, trying to communicate with you. So as you become a beacon of light, they're going to be attracted to you. Okay, just keep that in mind. And you're like, why are all these entities around me? You know, that kind of thing. Also, for some of you, it may not be for everybody. Like, everybody may not have all of these people, but whoever, if you pick pile number 1 and you use the pendulum, there's a very good chance that there's at least 3 or 4 of these types of entities that are around you. Either way, this person was almost like assassinated. We have surprise and enemy. So it was a surprise enemy. This person died really swiftly, and I'm hearing that they don't really know that they're dead. Okay? But this person was shot or stabbed. Let's see, the 2 of Wands. Apprehensive about making a choice with the Hermit. See, now a lot of these people, what I'm hearing, again, they're apprehensive about making a choice. What are they making a choice about? Well, you know, if they should cross over. Some of them, they don't understand the situation. Some of them are waiting for grieving people. They're waiting. See this right here? The 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands, readers are always talking about being guarded energy. But it's also about holding a post and not giving up. It's about being stubborn. And no matter how you beat the hell out of, you still keep going. That's another thing that 9 of Wands people talk about very much. Perseverance. And with the Knight of Cups, they're persevering love. So, like, I wouldn't say it's the child so much that's doing this, right? But I'm picking up this situation definitely has a lover. This person's waiting, and this one could very well be doing the same. It doesn't say that for certain, but they could be doing that as well. So let's see what messages they have. And if any of these entities want to communicate, touch these devices over here. You can light up the EMF meter. You can touch the REM pod. I'll just call the REM pod. It's what it is. It's only like, I think it's less than $20 on Amazon. It's like a cheap REM pod. If you're trying to save money on REM pods and you're a paranormal investigator, you should try that thing. I'm for real. All right. Now, again, these messages may not be for everyone. You have to use your discernment with these messages. The reason why is because some of the messages you might be hearing might be, if you don't know this person, they don't know you personally, the message might be to someone they care about or something like that. So it's just going to give you clues to your situation. All right, please leave messages for whoever's currently haunting option number 1. What is option number 1's person who's haunting them want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What is a person who is haunting option number 1 want to say to them? What they want them to know? Messages from the people who are haunting option number 1. Messages from the people who are haunting option number 1. Messages for the people who are haunting option number 1, please. Messages from the people who are haunting option number 1, please. Messages from the people who are haunting option number 1. Messages from the people who are haunting option number 1. Alright, let's see what they want to say. Alright, and the first one says, I am so sorry, can you forgive me? Now, for some of you, like I said, some of you, I'm picking up that you don't actually know these people, and they're just kind of around, maybe that they died nearby, or they died in your house or something like that. So in that case, can you ever forgive me? That might be to you, it might not be. It depends on what they are asking for forgiveness for, right? And then we have, when you die, you just go into a different reality. It's not the end. There's more. And they're wanting you to know that. That's very interesting. And then we have, someone is doing dark magic on you, and they're wanting you to know that. This one says, I loved you more than just a friend. So some of you might have a passed on lover who is haunting you. Like I said, there's like a lover who is waiting. There's at least one lover who is waiting. They could be waiting for you or another person. It's going to be different. This general reading. I hope you never forget how much I love you. I'm always trying to give you signs to point you towards your purpose. Wow. I don't really ever get these messages. And then this one says, thank you for all that you've ever done for me. And then we have, I come visit you often. There's one that keeps coming and going. It comes and visits you often. Very interesting. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 1. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It helps out my channel. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and now move on to option number 2. Oops. Let me see. Pendulum set 4, huh? Alright, Dulce. Whoops. Let's take 2 on that. Alright, and here we are with option number 2 with the blood, I think it's bloodstone. Or is it dragon's blood? It's blood something. Alright, with a rock. Alright. I'm not a geologist. Anyways, let's go ahead and see who is haunting you, option number 2. So just to let you guys know what's going on in case you didn't watch the beginning, this right here is an EMF meter. I am going to be using a spirit box. And a spirit box is something where ghosts they can manipulate the sounds in the device and make it say words. In different languages too. So don't be afraid to hear listen for different languages. And this right here is like a REM pod. It's actually like a magic 8 ball, but you just touch it, but it is set off by EMF. So if nothing's set off in POW 1, but it is always possible. This right here is really far away from any devices that might set it off, so if it sets off, then you should poop your pants, I guess. But see, this is what it does. It just says yes or no.
There is no doubt.
And but anyways, it's set off. It's not even motion activated. You just have to put your hand near it. You don't even have to totally touch this thing to make it go off. So it's set off by, it can be set off by EMF. So an entity can technically set it off. Anyways, that's what's going on. Let's go ahead and find out who is haunting you. And I guess we'll find out if these devices go off or not. This went off earlier when I was setting up, but I haven't seen it go off yet. But I'm not always paying attention, so let me know if you see it going off. Alright, please tell me who is haunting. Option number 2. Please tell me who is haunting. Option number 2. We can get up to 4 entities. Doesn't mean there's 4 entities for certain, or there could be more than 4. It's just going to start talking about 4 entities, possibly. There could be less than that. Alright, please tell me who is haunting. Option number 2. Please tell me who is haunting. Option number 2. Please tell me who is haunting. Option number 2. Who is haunting? Option number 2. Please tell me who is haunting. Option number 2. Alright, we have Justice in the reverse. We have the High Priestess. We have Strength. And we have the Ten of Wands. I gotta get adjusted to this deck. I haven't used this deck very much either. Please tell me who is haunting. Option number 2. Alright, clarifying the Justice in the reverse. We have the Six of Pentacles. Shoot. Clarifying the High Priestess. We have the, I think it's the Nine of Swords. This deck should have never put the numbers like that. Clarifying Strength. We have the Three of Swords. And clarifying the Ten of Wands. We have Judgment in the reverse. And on the bottom, we have the Two of Swords in the reverse and the Ace of Swords. Pretty intense. Alright, please tell me who is haunting. Option number 2. Please tell me who is haunting. Option number 2. If you're in here haunting option number 2, feel free to touch these devices. They can go off and let the person who you're haunting know that you're haunting them. If you want to let them know, touch those devices and set them off. Please tell me who's haunting. Option number 2. Alright. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles. We have cheerfulness. Clarifying cheerfulness. We have joyfulness. Interesting. Clarifying the Six, I think it's the Six of Swords. Is there like swords on here? No, it's like the Nine of Swords. There's like 9 things on that thing. It's going to be 9 of Swords. Clarifying the Nine of Swords. We have enemy. Clarifying enemy. We have haughtiness. Alright, clarifying the Three of Swords. We have foe. Clarifying foe. We have gift. Alright, and clarifying judgment. In the reverse, we have death. And clarifying death, we have hope. Alright, so let me try to figure these out. Got one. I'm picking up at least a couple people. I am picking up a feminine energy. I don't know who this one is. Alright. I asked if it was man or woman, and I shit you not, it said old woman came out. Okay. So there's an old woman who... I want to know what the injustice is. It's not... There's been some kind of injustice with her... I feel like with her money. There could have been with her money. I feel like that she actually had a pretty happy life. Like she wasn't really terribly unhappy. But I feel like that she was a very giving person. But there's some kind of injustice that happened. It could be around her money. Yeah, with the moon. She might be confused about maybe an inheritance that she left or something like that. I feel like that she was with the magician. She was like a master manifester. Okay. She was really good at getting money. Okay, but what was the injustice? That's what we want to know. What was the injustice that happened to you? The Ten of Cups. The Seven of Swords. Okay, so this person, they're upset because they were stolen from. Now, we have the Nine of Wands too. So I do feel like some of them, the person may have been attacked and her money was stolen from them. And she caught this person and then it ended up in her not going very well. Okay, and I have a feeling like she like lived through a lot of it, but she died maybe at the hospital or something like that. Now, not everyone of the older women have died in this way. Okay, it is saying that there is some kind of injustice though, like with an older woman. Okay, so it could be like your grandmother or your mom or great grandmother. But this person is kind of holding on to whatever their money. I feel like they're still they're this person they had a really good like happy life, but there is like an element of greed to this person which keeps them kind of stuck here. Hi. So that was interesting. But like I said, it's going to be different reasons. Either way, the older woman, there's an element of injustice maybe that is surrounding money. It doesn't mean necessarily somebody stole it, like came into their house and stole it. It's just trying to say, just the gist of it, the general reading is like an older woman who was pretty well off financially, had a really happy life, had some kind of injustice with their money. Okay, for the most part, that's the main part of that. All right, so for the next person, I'm seeing another woman, okay, who someone had a lot of worries, maybe. There's a lot of anxiety, worrying, maybe even depression. The Death card came out, Santa Muerte. But there's something with that enemy, though. Terrifying enemy. The Ace of Wands reversed, terrifying enemy. The Hierophant, terrifying enemy. King of Pentacles. The Hangman. There's like a lot of different scenarios for this one. Trying to find just one in particular. I'm getting different time frames. I'm getting a lot of different entities that for this row. So so the whole gist with this person, and the person could be a Cancerian, by the way, but the whole gist of this one, or a Gemini, is that it was a spiritual connection, but some kind of pride or ego came in between these two people. And I feel like that for some of you, it's a lot of different ways this person died. I don't feel like the person died from suicide, but it's almost like they became so depressed or something that that something happened to them. Oh, we did have the Hangman in the reverse, but I don't know. Should she kill herself? Yes or no? Should she kill herself? Yes or no? Yeah, it's a no. I didn't think she did. It's like she died alone. It's like weird. It's talking about a woman who died alone and her husband had passed away. Or a lot of you, the husband passed away or the husband was killed or something like that. If something happened to the husband, basically. Okay. And strength, that's Leo energy. 3 of Swords. Clarify foe. Please clarify foe. Clarify foe. Page of Swords. The 9. The Page of Swords is in the reverse. 9. Oh, the 6 of Swords. In the reverse. Difficult mental transition. And the 7 of Cups in the reverse. So I'm getting like a young, it could be like a child. I just heard Emmett, I think it sounded like from the thing. But there was a child. This is all gross. Why do I even do these readings? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Wow. The 3 of Swords. So as a young person, it doesn't necessarily have to be a little child. It could be like a teenager or something. But this person is having a hard time. They're trapped. They're trapped. I'm hearing they're trying to fight off entities. What's the gift? Clarifying a gift. Page of Swords reverse came back out again. Clarifying gift. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarifying gift. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. So there was something about a gift that was supposed to be given. I don't know if the young person was either trying to give a gift or get a gift. It could go either way with this type is general. But it's like a child. One child was trying to give something to another one. And it didn't work out. That's what it says. Now, that one's a little vague. I'm sorry, but this is a general reading, so. Let's see. This one was the Ten of Wands, Judgment, and the reverse. Now, I do feel like there's a lot of them they're afraid to cross over. I am picking up there's at least one that's completely lost and confused about the whole situation. They're afraid of being judged. The Page of Swords again. Alright, so this is connected to this one. I'm feeling the Knight of Cups, the 2 of Wands. Okay, so the younger person who could be anywhere from like 8 years old to a teenager. Oh gosh, my hair is sticking straight up. There's like static in here. Static electricity or something. Or something's messing with my hair. Either way, this person, the younger person is having a hard time. They're thinking about crossing over. If the younger person who has passed away, if you're listening to me or if you can hear me talking, even if it's through the video that the viewer is watching, you're pretty well off. You're pretty good crossing over. Don't be afraid to cross over. But they're trying to decide, but they're still hopeful. Okay, that they'll be okay when they cross over. All right, so let's see what these people want to say to you. I think that the younger person is like maybe an air sign. So far, this thing hasn't gone off that I've seen. It'd be really obvious if the other thing went off. I can do these things and it may never go off. It's just, sometimes it does. And it's always nice to have that chance. So let's go ahead and see what they want to say. Alright. What is the person who is haunting option number 2? I'll see them. What do they want them to know? What is the person who is haunting option number 2? I want to say to them. What do they want them to know? What is the person haunting option number 2 want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What is the person who is haunting option number 2 want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does persons who are haunting option number 2 want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What does the persons who are haunting option number 2 want to say to them? What do they want them to know? All right, and the first one says, I have a secret. There are things I wish I did and said before I died. That might be coming from the younger person. I am the one moving your stuff around. I had a live review when I crossed over, so somebody crossed over. I don't think it was the child. I wonder who it was. That's interesting. Maybe one of them did cross over. I don't know. I'm not... Who? Maybe the older woman? Alright, we have thank you for all that you've ever done for me. Prayer and meditation is very important, and they're wanting you to know that. And I wish I told you that I loved you. And I am watching over you until we can be together again. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 2. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It helps out my channel. If you'd like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead now and move on to option number 3. I have no idea how it's taken so long to make this video. Like, I don't know. I started at like 10. It's already midnight. Alright, Tiger's Eye. Let me move this. I'm not even paying attention to the spirit box, so if you hear anything weird in the spirit box... Oh, happy birthday, Geronimo. You're 25? Alright. Alright, and so here we are with option number 3 with the Tiger's Eye, and let's go ahead and find out who is haunting you. Option number 3. Please tell me who is haunting option number 3. By the way, before I get started, I'd just like to say really quickly that this is an EMF meter. I do have a spirit box going. I'll stop it for a moment. I have a spirit box going, so you might hear some messages from somebody. If you don't know what a spirit box is, go Google it so you can understand it better. This right here is actually like a magic 8-ball, but it's like, it's not motion activated. It's like, it can feel like electromagnetic field around things, and it can set it off. It hasn't gone off yet, but if I have it near, if it gets near high EMF, then it can set it off, you know. So if it goes off and nothing is near it, like my hand isn't near it, then, you know, and this is what it's like when it goes off.
The outcome cannot be predicted.
This right here does not give enough. This is battery powered. This is not powerful enough to set this off. Just so you know. It doesn't have enough electricity to set it off. Alright, please tell me who is haunting option number 3. Please tell me who is haunting option number 3. Please tell me who is haunting option number 3. Please tell me who is haunting option number 3. Who is haunting option number 3? Please tell me who is haunting option number 3. All right, so we have the Sun in the reverse. Leo energy. We have the King of Swords in the reverse. The Emperor. And we have the Five of Wands in the reverse. Let me put these a little bit closer together because they're a little bigger. I want them over here. Please tell me who is haunting. Option number 3. By the way, any entities that are in here who are wanting to communicate with option number 3, feel free to touch these devices to let the person know that you're here. All right, clarifying the Sun in the reverse. We have the Page of Swords. Clarifying the King of Swords in the reverse. We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Clarifying the Emperor. We have the Star. Clarifying the Five of Wands. I think it's 5 of Wands, right? Yeah, 5 of Wands in the reverse. We have, this is interesting, You Are One, Authenticity. This deck has special cards. And then on the bottom, we have the Hierophant in the reverse with the 2 of Wands in the reverse. I just turned on the spirit box, so you might hear messages from these people. Please tell me who is haunting. Option number 3. Please tell me who is haunting. Option number 3. Alright, clarifying the Page of Swords. We have Hope. Clarifying Hope. We have Sighs. Clarifying the King of Pentacles. In the reverse, we have Despair. Clarifying Despair, we have Love. Dang. Some intense energy. Clarifying the Star, we have Foe. Clarifying Foe, we have a Conversation. I guess a trigger warning. This is going to be sensitive information. Maybe a little bit graphic. Please clarify You Are the One. We have Merchant. Clarifying Merchant. We have Letter. Alright, so what is going on here? Alright, let's see, we have the Sun in the reverse with the Page of Swords. Could be a person who is a Leo or an air sign. I'm picking up a young woman's energy, someone who is like maybe 18, 19, 20, that kind of age range. This person is looking for their lover. I'm picking up, there's a person that, for some of you, it's a person who's looking for their love interest. So it'd be like a young love interest. So like the teenage love interest. And I'm also picking up a child who is searching for their mother. Let's see. I am picking up also a masculine energy. Could be an air sign or Capricorn, or an earth sign or Aries. This person is someone who may have harmed themselves. They're very depressed over a love situation. That they have died as a result of a love situation in many ways that it may have been happened. We also have, this is very interesting. I'm hearing some of you actually talked about this person possibly recently. I am picking up a famous person, and that might not be for everybody, but a lot of you, there's a good amount of you who are going to get this. You're going to know who you are. You have talked about this person, possibly even this person, for most, it was a masculine energy who was in a leadership position. They were famous, or they were very successful. Let's continue to talk about this person. This person was someone who is very authentic. I feel like that something, they were in some kind of fight or some kind of scuffle or something like that, and they're trying, I feel like they may have even been lured, but they're somebody who was very authentic. Someone who was like very special. Someone who had a very special energy about them. And someone who is well off financially. Reunion, money, and friend. Oh gosh. Some of you, this might have been your friend. It's a person who's very giving, very prideful with their money, and who may have even lost someone themselves. So for some of you, this two rows may be related to this one. It's not going to be for everybody though. Okay. There's someone who lost them. I am picking up a lot of different scenarios. One scenario is that there was some kind of invasion, and this person and their lover or husband was murdered by a friend. I'm feeling like it's by a friend. Clarify conversation. There was some kind of issue. There could have been a child involved for some of you. And some of them, the friend may have gone to prison, or somebody could have gone to prison for it. And they are very, very much suffering. That's what it says. Wait, let me look at these really quickly. And again, it's trying to signal to me some of these people may have not crossed over, and they're apprehensive about doing so. They're still trying to decide if they should. Some are crossover. I don't know. I'm not saying all of them aren't crossover, but we'll see. See if we get any messages. I'm going to get messages from these people. Alright, please tell me what are the persons who have passed away that is around option number 3 want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What is the persons who have passed away who are around option number 3 want to say to option number 3? What do they want them to know? What do they want to say to them? What is option number 3's people who have passed away want to say to option number 3? What do they want them to know? Who are around option number 3 want to say to them, the one that's passed away, want to say to them, what do they want them to know? What are the persons who have passed away that are around option number 3 want to say to them? What do they want them to know? Alright, and the first one says, I have a secret. Oh, the last pile said that. It was the first thing I said. Okay. And then this one says, demons are real. Take care to protect yourself. So they're wanting you to know that demons are real. Wow. I forgot that one was even in there. And this one says, please don't be afraid. I don't mean to frighten you. There's one that's around you who doesn't want to frighten you. It says you are surrounded by passed on loving animals. So some of you have passed on loving animals that are around you as well. These people who passed on are around playing with all the animals around you, I guess. We also have never give up on love. They're wanting you to know that. I am so blessed to have had the life that I lived. Ooh, that's going off. Can you make the REM pod go off? I'll call it a REM pod. I don't know. It's a magic 8 ball. That was pretty high. That could have possibly set that off, but it didn't. I don't even know if this, like if I touched it with this, it doesn't set it off. It has to be like a hand or like something. All right, and this one says prayer and meditation is very important, and they're wanting me to know that. And this one says, I took my life for granted. Please don't do the same. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 3. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It helps out my channel. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and now move on to option number 4. It's a spirit box. Thank you everybody who has hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Alright, option number 4. This one is actually a Nightmare Before Christmas deck. The other one was Beautiful Creatures. The one before that was Santa Muerte. And the one before that was something. What's it called? It's in the closet. I don't remember. It's something about like old. I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't remember the name of it. All right, whatever. I give up. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. Wait, I gotta take care of this thing first. All right, so here we are with option number 4 with the Cherry Volcanic Quartz Crystal. And let's go ahead and find out who is haunting you. Option number 4. And actually, before I get started, I just let you know, this is an EMF meter, okay? This is picking up electromagnetic field. And this thing right here is like a REM pod. It's really like a magic 8-ball, but it's not set off. It's not set off by, it's only set off by EMF. When I sit it, I only found out because if you sit it, you turn it on, you sit it next to, like, I have a plasma ball over there. And if you, it has a range that of EMF it puts out. And, if you put it too close, then it'll actually continuously just set it off. So just to show you, if I touch it with this paper, it doesn't set it off. But if I put my hand near it, it sets it off. So it is actually set off kind of like, I guess, like
Yes,
the phone would be.
without question.
But it's really cheap. It was like less than $20 or something. Paranormal people, if you want a cheap REM pod, there you go. All right. But I'm using it as a REM pod. But it's like a yes or no magic 8-ball thing, except that it's like a REM pod. Alright, so please tell me who is haunting option number 4. By the way, anybody who is in here who is for option number 4, if you touch these devices, it will set them off. And I'm going to end up setting that off. I'm surprised it didn't go off. Alright, please tell me who is haunting. Like I said, so if this one really takes a lot to set it off, so if that one goes off, you might as well poop your pants. Alright, because it hasn't gone off yet, other than I've touched it. Please tell me who is haunting, option number 4. Please tell me who is haunting, option number 4. Please tell me who is haunting, option number 4. Alright, please tell me who is haunting, option number 4. Who is haunting? Option number 4. Please tell me who is haunting? Option number 4. Alright, and the first one is the 4 of, I think Pentacles is Presence. I think Presence is Pentacles. And then we have the Queen of Swords in the reverse. We have the Hanged Man in the reverse. And we have the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Alright, please tell me who is haunting, option number 4. Alright, clarifying the 4 of Pentacles, we have the 5 of Wands. Clarifying the Queen of Swords in the reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. What was this in the Hangman reversed? Clarifying the Hangman in the reverse. We have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. And clarifying the Nine of Swords in the reverse, we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. And these are all different decks I don't use very often, so you have to bear with me. I can't read them that good in the dark. We have the King of Cups right here on the bottom and the Queen of Wands in the reverse. I'm picking up maybe some Pisces, Aries energy, but there's a lot of water and fire in this so far that I can see. Please tell me who was haunting. Option number 4. I'm turning on the spirit box. Please tell me who is haunting. Option number 4. Please tell me who is haunting. Option number 4. All right, clarifying the Five of Wands. We have Scholar. Clarifying Scholar. We have Wife. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles and the reverse. We have Consolation. Clarifying Consolation. We have Sorrow. Yeah, the Eight of Swords in the reverse. Clarifying the Eight of Swords in the reverse. We have Foe. Clarifying Foe. We have Death. Is that one? The Seven of Cups. Clarifying the Seven of Cups in the reverse. We have Wedding. Clarifying Wedding. We have Thought. So I'm not paying attention to the spirit box. Let me know if there's anything that comes out to you in the comments below. All right, so the Four of Pentacles, holding on to stability and conflict. I am getting a feminine energy. It is a feminine energy that this person could have been married. They could have been a teacher or someone who was going to school. They had a lot ahead of them. Some of you, I'm hearing it's a young woman. Yeah, I already said it was a young woman. What the hell? The thing just went off. What about money? Waiting. So, I'm getting that this person could have been out partying with friends when they passed away. And they could have been waiting. They're really hopeful. What happened to them? I'm hearing they just had fun. What happened to them? How did they die? Surprise. Enemy. Okay, so I had a feeling it was kind of going this way. This person was taken by surprise when they passed away from an enemy. A friend. Who loved them. Falseness. So this person, something really bad happened to them. I'm trying to see. I'm hearing there's a lot of different ways that this person could have died for different people. So hold on to what I just said generally. Alright, how did they die? I'm getting a few options here. How did the person die? You see the Knight of Swords reversed, potions, and the Page of Needles. So here's the thing, okay? The Nine of Cups. So some of them, they die from different things. I am hearing some of them, they may have had alcohol poisoning. They could have, and they were with their friend when it happened. Some of them, their friend was involved, or they weren't involved. Okay, they might have contributed to it. I am hearing there's like a drinking and driving type scenario going around for some of you. Yeah, charging forward without thinking. The Page of Swords. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. I feel like that they were with their friend and something like that happened. Drinking and driving or something, or an overdose of some sort. All right, and let's see. The second person was this one, this one. The Queen of Swords reversed. This is Libra energy, but it could be any air sign. This person is very sad. It is a feminine energy. Again, a different one. Alright, let's tell you about the second energy. The second person. What happens to them? The second person. There's some kind of issue with a thief, so something could have been stolen from this person. It could have been a service person who was stolen from this person, which may have somehow contributed to them passing away. There's an issue with money. It is saying showing money situation. This one's being tougher to. It's not sharing the information as easily. Alright, tell me about the second one. Alright, and you can't see it, I'm sorry. We have the Five of Swords. We have the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. And we have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. This person is just really depressed and they're really slow moving. They may have died from their depression in some way, shape, or form. I'm just saying that they're very sad. They might still be sad. Could be over something that they said that was said. They had some kind of misfortune. The fortune being stolen. There could have been a person that was stolen from them. Money. Look what I got here. I have frivolity, which is about lying, deception, stealing. It's just not very good all around. We have misfortune and we have fortune. So this person, they had something happen maybe when it was stolen from them, or a person was stolen. Either way, I don't know. It's almost like that person feels like they may have died from some kind of depression or something. Where am I doing? I'm getting all excited. I'm getting ahead of myself. Where am I going? What the hell? I need to calm down. I'm already like thinking I'm done. Shit. What did I just do that for? What is it? What does that mean? That's a little weird. Wasn't expecting myself to do that. Alright. It's not over. I'm like, wait, what? No. We haven't read all. We're only halfway through this. Alright, sorry about that. That was weird. Alright, we have the Hangman. Now, here's the worst thing. I am picking up someone who had something. This is the most negative one I'm picking, and it makes me wonder, like, if I somehow subconsciously am trying to avoid this, or if the entity had something to do with me wanting to just be done or some shit. I don't freaking know. It was weird. I don't know what happened there. But, because I was really focusing on what I was doing. Yeah, the Eight of Swords. This person was feeling like a victim and they were wanting a way out, so they committed suicide. A lot of them, they may have hung themselves. Okay? Some of them, they could have died from something else. We have foe and death. The foe was actually death. Who are you? Yeah, the third person. We're not done. Alright, we have the 8 of... Okay, a strength. The 2 of Pentacles reversed. This person was really overwhelmed. Things were not working out. There's karmic lessons they were not taking very well. Yeah, and they had no strength. It's pretty much, yeah, it's suicide. Now, I can't figure out if it's 100% a masculine energy. It's not 100%. It could actually be, for some that could be a feminine energy as well. Let me try to get some of these to tell me. Alright, we got masculine, feminine energy. Tell me about the person who committed suicide. Alright, we have conversation. Lord, yeah, masculine energy. Some of you, it could have been someone that you talked to, or they try to talk to you a lot. Alright, and then something about a thought about a wedding. This person is really worried and anxious. The 7 of Cups reversed. Things have been all up in their head. This person could have had some kind of issue. This could be connected to this for some, but this is a person who was all up in their head. They're fantasizing basically, but negative fantasies. You know, the ones, the negative self-talks. This person is stuck up in their head. What does this say? The King. I feel like there's just talking about this one. I feel like, again, it's another masculine energy. Could be someone who's an Aries or a Pisces or just fire, water sign. But I feel like, or the person they're dealing with was a fire sign or something like that. The masculine would be a water sign. Alright, what happened to this person, please? What happened to this person? How did they pass away? Alright, so we have letter, we have thief, another thief one, and hope. Perfect thief. Size. Something was stolen, a person was stolen from them. I feel with size. Yeah, love. Okay. And so this might be related to this. Like it's trying to say why a lot of them may have killed themselves. They were upset over a love situation. Is that the only thing for this group? Soldier. Old woman. Room. Despair. Now, this person, they may... There's something with it do with an old woman now. The older woman, I feel like may have not been very happy. Okay, they're saying that this is so weird. They're talking about the spirits interacting with each other here, and either way, this is talking about oh my god, why are you telling me this? There's an old woman and a person who is a soldier who is around, who are interacting with each other. Now, some of this, what I'm hearing, is the man offed himself at a young age, and the woman may have gotten older, and then she's back around this person. So she's around too. But some of them, they don't know each other, and they're just interacting, which is weird to think about. Alright. Let's see what these people want to say, because that was a lot. That was weird. This whole entire picket card is weird, alright? That's why I don't do it that often, alright? I am not doing this all the time, but I'm going to do it some. You guys seem to like them a lot. People watch them a lot. Alright, let's see what they want to say. Alright, please tell me... That's my son's oldest dad. He was out drinking and he hung himself. Oh my god, that's so crazy, Liliana. So I guess that would be pile number 4. But there's like, yeah, but basically the gist is that the guy was really depressed, and then there's some entities, an older woman, and some that might not be for everybody. They're like interacting with each other. All right, please tell me what is option number 4's person who is haunting option number 4. Want to say to them, what do they want them to know? What is the persons who are haunting option number 4? Want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What are the persons who are haunting option number 4? Want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What is the persons who is haunting option number 4? Want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What is the persons who is haunting option number 4? Want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What is the persons who is haunting option number 4? Want to say to them? If any of the entities are here, feel free to touch these devices to let the persons who you're haunting know that you're here. That's option number 4's person who's haunting them. Want to say to them? What do they want them to know? What are the persons who are haunting option number 4? Want to say to them? What do they want them to know? These might be messages from different people. These people, if they're not knowing you or anything, they may be talking about their situation or something like that. Just keep that in mind. All right, so the first one says, I'm always happy and at peace and have no more pain or worries. Wonder who that one is. I don't think it's the hanged one. All right, we have, I am so sorry. Can you ever forgive me? Now that might be for that one. We have, I will always be there for you. They're wanting you to know that. They're always going to be there for you. Please remember me by the good times we shared. I wish I told you that I loved you. I have seen angels save your life. That had been interesting. So one entity has seen angels save your life before. And then we have angels say you have a special purpose. So you guys in pile 4, you have a special purpose. And also, that person isn't your friend. So take that however it resonates. Anyways, that's all that I have for option number 4. If you like this kind of reading, please give the video a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And it helps me out. If you would like to be notified of future videos, please subscribe and hit the bell notification. And if you'd like to have a private reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, well thank you very much. And I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.